Hello, this is week 14, page 1, and it's about scatter plots, so plotting coordinate points right from a data set and then making a line of best fit. Now I'm going to show us the second one here on this page. So all we're doing is going to each one of our points and plotting it. So it's going to go -9 in the x direction, then up to an 8. And so the grid lines didn't copy well, so we're just using our best estimation here. Which is okay because line of best fit by hand, that's what it is anyways. It's an estimation based on our data. So we have a -8 and an 8. We have a -7 and a 5. And a -6 and an 8. All right, we have a -5, 5. Then we have a 2, -3. We have a 4 and a -6. A 5 and a -4. A 7 and a -9. And an 8 and a -9. So there's our different data points, and as you can see, we can make a line of best fit here, so a line that kind of best crosses through our data. Alright, so although our data was not perfectly linear, we can see that indeed we do have a line of best fit here for us. Alright, and then with this, it's asking about correlation. Saying, do we have a positive or negative correlation within our data set? As we can see, the line of our best fit has a negative slope, so we have a negative correlation here. Okay, now week 14, page 2 has a similar problem, so I'm not going to show any more off that. But we'll go ahead and look at week 14, page 3. Now this is some of our, I call them division prison, or it's technically called clearing the denominator to solve equations here. And we'll just pick, we'll pick number 4. Now the way this works is I see a two-step equation kind of stuck up in here. Alright, there's a two-step equation right there. And we need to get it freed up so that we can solve it. Now the way we do this is this whole side is divided by a 3. So I can actually solve this by multiplying both sides, because I do to one side I must do to the other, by a 3. So since this whole side is divided by 3, and I multiply by 3, they will cross off. And over here they'll multiply. So I now have a -27 is equal to a 4x plus a 5. Alright, and then once we do that, we're just to a regular two-step equation. So I need to subtract a 5 from both sides, keeping track of our integers, because we have 4x is equal to a -32. Then when I divide both sides by that 4, we get that our x here is equal to a -8. Alright, so it's all about clearing that denominator, getting rid of the number that's down here so that we can free up our two-step equation. Now the backside is similar. I'll show us number 6 just to kind of highlight when that number down low is negative. I can't just multiply by a 3. I need a -3 on both sides. Alright, so these will cross off, leaving us our 4x plus 7 is equal to a -27. Right, now we're back to our two-step equation here for us. And this is a positive 27 because negative times negative gives us a positive. My mistake. So when we subtract 7 from both sides, I'll get a 4x here is equal to a 20. When I divide both sides by our 4, we get that our x is equal to a 5. Alright, so that's this week's skills practice page, clearing some denominators, drawing some lines of best fit.